I don't know. There's something about him. She don't even know. The thing is, it's something instinctive about the dude. Instinct is very important because a guy, you can look good on paper, but if you don't have that instinct thing that a woman is tapping into, she's not going to feel you. There can be two guys. There could be a college graduate, and there could be a thug. And a woman will gravitate towards the thug because there's an instinct thing that she's feeling. For example, women like dudes who are confident with who they are. They like a dude who's sure about himself. No matter what, good or bad, right or wrong, if he's sure about himself, women feel it. She can go out with a dude who's a college graduate. She can say, hey, college graduate, who are you and what do you do? Well, I am graduated from Harvard. I'm thinking about getting a law degree, but I'm thinking about getting my doctorate. I'm kind of on the fence about it, so I'm going to figure out in about a year or so. Now, on paper, that sounds good. Instinctive-wise, the woman might not be feeling the dude because she's thinking he's not that sure of himself. Now, if a woman asks that same question to a so-called thug, Mr. Thug, who are you, and what do you do? I'm a real nigga.
Dead ass. That's what they say.
Didn't know? And that's why a lot of women gravitate towards these dudes, because instinctively, at least they're sure of themselves, even if it's negative. So the thing is, if you're not sure of yourself, people are not going to be sure of you. So always be sure of yourself. And another thing, fellas, stop being afraid of women. See, a lot of guys think that women are these evil, mean creatures that's out to embarrass you. And that's not the truth, fellas. Women have to be justifiably defensive. Everybody say that with me.
Justifiably defensive.
Women have to be like that because when women go out, fellas, you don't understand the level of thirst that women have to encounter on a daily basis when they go out. There's thirsty dudes out
Every
there
day.
with zero game. So women have to have a defense mechanism for that. So you have to be as non-thirsty as possible, and you get that way by focusing on other things on the woman besides superficial things. See, thirsty dudes only focus on ass, mouth, breasts. Thirsty do women know. Your face can be here, your breasts are here, and the thirsty dude's like, what's your name? Who you here with? Who these? Yeah. So you don't want to have that energy. You got to focus and notice certain things about women. See, women, when a woman is into you, fellas, women notice 7 things about you. When a woman is into you, I'm not talking about when you go out to the club and you talk to a ratchet. And that ratchet only notice what you drink. I'm talking about a thorough woman who's into you. Women notice 7 things. The first thing women notice, they notice your voice. You understand that, fellas? Your voice is very important because your voice is going to set the tone for the whole interaction. When women hear your voice, that's going to show how articulate you are, how mellow you are, how smooth
You talking about us?
So it's very important to have your voice sound correct. And the second thing women look at or listen to or notice is your teeth.
I know the teeth, yeah. That's number 1 for me.
Fellas, if your mouth looks like a half bit off piece of corn on the cob,
I'm weak.
get you a little dental plan, because women are looking at your mouth. Your teeth say everything about you. Women, you talking and your conversation might be cool, but the woman is thinking like, okay, he's not in the work sector, the corporate, he got drug dealer teeth. Woo. So the next thing women notice, that's your eyes. Women notice your eyes. Women want to look in your eyes and see how confident you are. They want to see if you're looking at them in their eyes. They want to see your vibe. They want to see your energy. They want to see your soul. What's the next thing women like? Women? Shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes gotta be on point, fellas. You
No,
can't go out with the Payless penny loafers and don't think women don't notice. Women notice all that stuff. They look at your shoes because women understand how shoes morph into your personality. The next thing women notice, they notice your posture, your body language. That says a lot about you. As you get slouching, you hunched over, if you're standing confident, women notice all this stuff. The next thing women notice, they notice your smell. The smell has to be on point. You got to have your cologne game together.
Yeah, little dusty dude.
Can't be musty. Can't smell like you ran a marathon to the club. You can't be on that. You got to be thorough. And the next thing women notice, they notice the people you are surrounded with. They notice your people. That's why when you talk to women, they'll ask you, who you here with? Because they want to see if your friends are going to be a reflection of you or you're going to be a reflection of them. Women are very particular about that. And the thing is, fellas, when you go out, this is why it's important to be your thorough self. See, the biggest mistake people give to guys is that you should be yourself. You shouldn't be yourself. That don't mean be fake, but you shouldn't just be yourself. You should be your most thorough self. Because being yourself, just walking around with a dirty t-shirt, half shaven, that's being yourself. You want to be your thorough self. Women understand this. When women go out, they're not just being themselves. They don't go out with hair rollers and sweatpants and no makeup. Women put their best foot forward. And fellas, when you put your best foot forward, that's going to eliminate a lot of that thirsty energy that put women off. Now, where are my married dudes or guys who've been married? Anybody been married here, fellas?
Brother George.
Where your wife, man?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Brother Ben.
No, my married guys. Did y'all notice when you first got married, women started to give you a little more play? That vibe, women start to kind of come on just a little bit stronger to you. See, that's because when a lot of guys first get into relationships, they get married, that thirsty energy is gone. So they're not looking and giving out that desperate energy like a lot of single guys do. See, a lot of single guys give out a lot of non-verbal thirst. So you might not even be saying nothing to a woman, but your energy is thirsty. Women, again, are instinctive. Women can be on a train just chilling and see a thirsty dude not saying nothing right over here. You know, thirsty dudes are trying to sneak peeks. You be trying to low-key get her attention.
Paying no mind.
And she's over here like, Quita, this fool is looking at me through his peripheral. Stay on the phone with me till I get off the train. So you don't want to have that thirsty energy, fellas. It's very important. Now, where are the ladies? I can't see that yet. All the ladies say yeah.
Yeah.
All the ladies say yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me get on y'all asses.
See, that's what you get.
No. Hurry up and say no.
Now, let me be fair. Ladies, let me ask you this. What is the most important thing you want from a man in a relationship?
Honesty, loyalty, respect.
Yeah, respect and honesty and respect.
Honesty is a bunch of bullshit because y'all date liars all the time.
You know what?
Okay?
He right though.
Attention. But then monogamy,
Yeah.
y'all want monogamy.
He need a plan.
Serial killers are monogamous.
Goals.
Yes,
It's
he
just
need a
you
plan.
getting tied up in the basement. Put the lotion on your skin. Put the lotion on your skin. So look, you know what it is? You know what it is? Women want, I'm going to tell y'all what women want. Y'all want to know what women want? Appreciation.
Yeah.
Oh God, appreciation.
Women want appreciation. Now, women, y'all asses better do something to be appreciated.
Right.
I ain't talking to him no more.
Yeah, damn.
Having sex with them, that's going to play out sooner or later. That's going to play out. But you got to bring something else into it. A guy can appreciate that. Right? Now, let me ask y'all this. What do you think men want? What's the one thing that men want?
Sex.
Nope.
Give that soul.
I'm just mad.
Them draws, dog.
What he said? What he said?
Okay.
He said no cat.
Alright, let me hear this.
So what is it? What's the one thing that
He
what's the
said.
one thing that men want in a relationship from women?
These
Somebody got
Respect.
support.
Respect. You gotta respect and turn them down.
And I gotta get on the fellas. respectable dude.
So
You gotta be a
give
dude who's
respect.
worthy of respect. Because women, there's basically 3 types of dudes out here who seem respectable, but are really low-key dirtbags. Let me break those 3 dudes down, because women, y'all know how to maneuver past certain guys, but there's 3 types of dudes that will throw you off your game a little bit. The first type of seemingly respectable guy,
Real
I call
niggas.
him the apologizer.
Oh,
That's the dude who has realized that apologizing for things makes you seem respectable. So
No,
what
it's not.
they do a lot of dirt, and they think if they just apologize, everything will be cool. I knew I was supposed to pick you up from work. I forgot your birthday. I'm sorry. I was supposed to go on a date. I'm sorry. I slept with your aunt. I'm sorry.
I'm tired of
I
hearing
slept
that.
Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm sorry.
That's the bunch game. Don't fall for that. Just because somebody apologized,
Don't mean they sorry.
make it right, and you don't have to accept that.
ain't no
The
sorry.
second type of dude who seems respectable, that's what I call the fake conscious dude. And I get on, y'all know how I feel about him. I get on him on my show all the time. That's the bow tie, turban, fez, kente cloth. And ain't nothing wrong with brothers who are really about that life. If you're really about it, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got dudes who learn that in jail. They go to jail in order to keep gangs off of them. They get some kind of religion. They put on a turban so they can be neutral. And they come out of jail running that Hotep game on women. Hey, my queen, hey, sister, hey, mother earth. Hotep. Those women you saw me with, those are my wives. See, the Quran says I can have 8 wives. Hotep. They full of shit. Don't fall for that weak game. Now the last guy, ladies, you gotta watch out for this. This is called the Dirty Mac. I did a whole show about Dirty Macs. See, the Dirty Macs, they're real slow with the game. They take their time, and because they take their time with you, you think that these are respectable men. They will have a happy life with you. They will have a seemingly loving relationship with you. But they will have a whole different family
With somebody else. You got that right.
before they start whooping your ass.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really get an investment and they'll hold on, and then they'll flip the script, and then they'll be nice again for like 2 years, beat your ass, nice again for 3 years, and it confuses you. Because these guys have a real deep-seated hatred for women. You gotta watch out for dudes like that. And women, you can tell a dirty man by the way he tells a lie. See, when women lie, women are very good liars because women coordinate their lies.
You know what?
Women pre-plan their lies.
They got time.
I can't do
They
it.
get caught. So if a woman is
On to
going out
100.
with her friends, if Larry called you, I was at my mama's,
Yeah.
he was there, we had to babysit your nephew, and if he calls, just tell him that. Dirty Mac, he's so egotistical, he doesn't think that he can get caught. So the thing is, it takes the Dirty Mac about 15 to 20 seconds to think of a good lie. So he will stall until a lie pops into his head, and a good one will pop up. You can't, women, y'all dealt with Dirty Macs. You go to your house, you go to your dude and say, hey, Jimmy, why were there condoms and KY jelly in your gym bag? Huh?
That's my boys.
Why were there condoms and KY jelly in your gym bag? What gym bag? Any gym bag, Jimmy. Why was there condoms and KY jelly in the gym bag you had today? Are you going in my gym bag? Why are you stalling, Jimmy? Why are you yelling? Why was there condoms and
But
KY
then
jelly
they be
in
the
the gym
snipers.
bag? I'm gonna tell you, damn. I've been doing volunteer work for the free clinic on the west.
You know.
So don't fall for that game, ladies. Don't fall for the dirty back. Now, tell you something. How many of y'all seen His Colors? How many of y'all asked and saw the bootleg? Oh, don't lie now. Don't lie. And y'all know it was bootleg. They had Madea on the cover of the DVD. But you know, a lot of people asked me, they were like, Tariq, how do you do a movie like Hidden Colors? You know, your relationship books and all that, that's doing great. So why would you do a movie about Black history? Why would you do that? Because it seemed out of the norm. But the reason why I did that is because when it comes to dating and relationships, our situation is a little more unique. Because if I talk to a group of non-black people and just say, okay, you go to the club, you say this, you say that, they can just go to a